HOA said his work truck violated neighborhood rules. He leased the entire driveway as commercial parking. Nobody at Ridgewood HOA had a problem with Dennis Calvert's landscaping business until the afternoon. He pulled a company truck into his own driveway and left it there overnight. By the next morning, a violation notice was wedged under his windshield wiper, citing Section 7.4, which prohibited commercial vehicles from being stored on residential driveways between 6 p.m. and 8 a.m. I am Dennis's neighbor, and I watched the whole thing unfold from my front porch. Dennis had lived in Ridgewood for 9 years, paid his dues without a single late payment, and never once received a violation notice. He worked 6 days a week, and that truck was how he fed his family. When he went to the board to explain that he had no alternative parking nearby, the HOA president, a retired attorney named Craig Whitfield, leaned back in his chair and said the rules applied equally to everyone, and if Dennis didn't like them, he was welcome to sell. Dennis called me that evening, and I told him to read Section 7.4 one more time, slowly. The restriction applied to driveways, but it said nothing about privately leased commercial lots and nothing about a property owner's right to enter into a legal commercial lease for their own land. Dennis's driveway was 24 feet wide and 60 feet deep, large enough to qualify as a small private lot under county zoning. He contacted a commercial parking attorney, drew up a lease agreement, and registered the driveway as a licensed commercial space for his own business vehicle at $1 per month, paid from his business account to himself, making the arrangement entirely legal and thoroughly documented. He filed the paperwork on a Thursday, and by Friday afternoon, a laminated commercial parking permit was displayed in the truck's windshield. Craig sent 2 more violation notices over the following month. Dennis forwarded both to his attorney, who responded each time with a copy of the lease registration and a letter explaining that HOA guidelines did not govern commercially leased property within its boundaries. The board held a closed session, and 3 weeks later, they quietly amended Section 7.4 to close the gap Dennis had exploited. By then, it didn't matter, because the amendment couldn't be applied retroactively to an existing registered lease. Craig stepped down from the presidency at the next annual election, and Dennis still parks in his own driveway every single night.
Have you ever had someone use the rules against you? I want to hear about it in the comments.